a short history, and 10 amazing facts about the Eiffel Tower. Rising proudly above the Parisian skyline, the Eiffel Tower is one of the most iconic structures in the world. It is not just a marvel of engineering, but also a symbol of France's cultural sophistication, innovation, and resilience. Its story begins in the late 19th century, during an era of rapid technological progress and artistic exploration. The birth of a giant. The Eiffel Tower was conceived as the centerpiece of the 1889 Exposition Universelle, World's Fair, held in Paris to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. The French government announced a competition to design an iron tower 300 meters high on the Champ de Mars, near the Seine River. Out of 107 proposals, the winning design came from Gustave Eiffel's engineering firm, with the actual concept being drafted by Maurice Koechlin and Émile Noguier, two of Eiffel's senior engineers. Although Eiffel himself wasn't the original designer, he believed so strongly in the project that he took personal and financial responsibility for its construction. He even paid for most of it out of his own pocket, in return for the commercial rights to operate the tower for 20 years. Construction began in 1887 and took just over 2 years, an impressive feat for the time. The tower was completed in March 1889 and officially opened on March 31st. Eiffel himself ascended the tower's 1,710 steps to plant the French flag at the top. A controversial beginning. When the tower was first unveiled, it wasn't welcomed with open arms. In fact, many Parisians and prominent artists were outraged. They called it an eyesore and criticized it for being a monstrosity of iron. A famous protest letter titled Protests by Artists Against the Tower of Mr. Eiffel was published in Le Temps, featuring signatures from figures like novelist Guy de Maupassant and architect Charles Garnier. Despite the initial backlash, the Eiffel Tower gradually won the hearts of Parisians and the world. It attracted over 2 million visitors during the 1889 exposition alone, and its popularity only grew over time. 10 amazing facts about the Eiffel Tower. Number 1. It wasn't meant to be permanent. One of the most surprising facts about the Eiffel Tower is that it was originally intended to be dismantled after 20 years. However, Gustave Eiffel cleverly ensured its survival by promoting its use as a wireless telegraph station. Its height made it ideal for early radio communications, and during World War I, it intercepted enemy transmissions and aided military operations. Number 2, it's painted every 7 years. The Eiffel Tower requires constant upkeep to maintain its iconic appearance. Every 7 years, it is repainted by hand, using around 60 tons of paint. This meticulous task takes 15 to 18 months and involves more than a dozen painters scaling the tower. Number 3. It changes color. Although it is most commonly associated with a bronze-like hue, the Eiffel Tower has worn several colors over its lifetime, including reddish-brown, yellow ochre, and even chestnut brown. Today, it is painted a color called Eiffel Tower Brown, a custom shade chosen to best complement the Parisian skyline. Number 4. It grows in summer. Due to the expansion of metal in heat, the Eiffel Tower can grow over 15 centimeters, around 6 inches, taller in the summer. Conversely, it shrinks slightly in the cold winter months. This phenomenon, known as thermal expansion, is a vivid reminder that even solid metal structures are dynamic. Number 5. It's a cinematic star. The Eiffel Tower has appeared in more than 200 films, making it one of the most filmed landmarks in the world. From romantic dramas to action-packed thrillers, it continues to be a cinematic favorite, symbolizing love, adventure, and timeless beauty. Number 6. A secret apartment at the top. Gustave Eiffel built a private apartment for himself near the top of the tower. While small, the apartment was luxuriously furnished by the standards of the day and used primarily for entertaining guests and conducting scientific experiments. Today, the space is preserved and open for public viewing. Number 7. Record-breaking structure. When completed in 1889, the Eiffel Tower was the tallest man-made structure in the world, standing at 300 meters, 984 feet. It held this title for 41 years, until the Chrysler Building in New York City surpassed it in 1930. Number 8. It's been a laboratory. The Eiffel Tower has served as more than just a tourist attraction. It's also been a hub of scientific research. Gustav Eiffel allowed meteorologists and physicists to use the tower for experiments, including wind resistance, gravity studies, and wireless communications. Number 9. Climbing the tower. Today, visitors can ascend the Eiffel Tower via elevators or by climbing the stairs if they're feeling brave. There are 674 steps to the second level and 1,710 to the top. The views from the summit, offering a panoramic sweep of Paris, make the effort worthwhile. Number 10. Millions visit annually. The Eiffel Tower is one of the most visited paid monuments in the world. It attracts over 7 million people annually, with nearly 75% of them being international tourists. In total, more than 300 million people have visited it since its opening. A symbol of Paris and France. Over time, the Eiffel Tower has evolved from a controversial iron skeleton to a beloved emblem of Paris and a symbol of French elegance and ingenuity. It has withstood wars, criticism, and even threats of demolition, only to emerge stronger and more adored. In World War II, when Adolf Hitler visited Paris, the French famously cut the lift cables so that he would have to climb the stairs if he wanted to reach the top, a small act of resistance and clever defiance. After the war, the tower was restored and modernized, ensuring it remained a key part of the Parisian skyline. Today, whether lit up in French tricolors during national celebrations or sparkling with thousands of lights every evening, the Eiffel Tower stands as a beacon of art, science, and unity. Conclusion. The Eiffel Tower story is one of innovation, resilience, and transformation. From its humble beginnings as a controversial fairground exhibit to its current status as a global icon, it captures the imagination of millions. Each rivet and beam tells a story, not just of France, but of human creativity and ambition. As it continues to inspire awe in those who gaze upon it, the Eiffel Tower reminds us that even the most contested ideas can one day become cherished symbols of progress.